launched a program in partnership with World Food Programme to accelerate the government's drive for food security and better nutrition in the country. Speaking at a function, Mudavadi has also affirmed the government's resolve to fund public schools' feeding program to promote access to education, especially among students from disadvantaged families.
It is now my singular and great pleasure to unveil this new WFP Kenya country strategic plan. I urge you to finalize the identification program activities and commence implementation with the assurance of a strong partnership from the government of Kenya. I believe WFP's supply chain capacities is one of the strengths that we need to leverage. As we support each other to build local supply chains and infrastructure, you have the commitment of the government to continue maintaining Kenya as a supply chain hub through which you can effectively support the region. Incidentally, the excellent working relationship between WFP, the Kenya Ports Authority, and the Kenya Revenue Authority enabled last year's transiting of about 250,000 metric tons of cargo through the Mombasa port, supporting Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, Rwanda, Burundi, Eastern DRC, Somalia, and occasionally Tanzania. We have talked of a program that is being developed. It's not yet mature, but it is in the works, block by block. That is food for debt swap, which I'm sure some of you will be conversant with. That, again, is going to help. The strength and support under the school feeding program is something that we can look at. Kenya, through partnerships of this nature, can transform Kenya into the logistical hub for the region.
I would like to take the opportunity to highlight to our new invited guests that WFP is launching in this workshop its new country strategic plan. It's our second generation country strategic plan, so for short, we've been calling it the 2G CSP.
Well, indeed, provision of meals to school-going children will as well increase the number of students who show up for classes, because if you go to rural areas, most of them do not appear in school because of lack of food. Now, that particular story brings us to the end of the first segment of this particular bulletin. We go on a short break, but we'll be back with more stories on this particular bulletin, so don't go away.